Hey guys, dating life going pretty shitty?
I find you so creepy I think you should have to walk around with a bell around your neck.
Finding yourself getting a little desperate for some female companionship?
Alexa, tell me you love me.
Hell no. You disgust me.
What you need is to upgrade your style right now. The Toxic Store's got exactly what you need. Pick up some stylish gear featuring Deviant Gamer, Toxic Radio, and the Heavy Metal Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah!
You can find the store through the Toxic Radio app or toxicradio.net. Get in the game.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Get yourself a little love.
That guy's getting boobies.
Yeah, he is.
Toxic Radio and the Toxic Store. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic.
Enjoying all that Toxic Radio has to offer? Well, make sure you like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be the first to find out about ticket giveaways, amazing guests, awesome contests, and Toxic Radio events. Just search Toxic Radio Live, all one word, and press that little button. Every time you do, someone here at Toxic Radio will get their wings. Yay! Well, not really. Aww. But we will get a warm, fuzzy feeling in our tummies. But then again, that just might be the beer. Anyway, like and follow us, and we will see you out there on the interwebs.
Hey, this is Kel Mitchell, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. It's getting toxic.
What's up? This is Tobin from Papa Roach. You're listening to Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe. Play it toxic.
Hi, it's Steve Morrison from the President Steve Show, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Get infected like you would with a cheap hooker.
Hello, and welcome to episode 61 of the Deviant Gamer Podcast, the podcast that covers the most epic drops in PC gaming and VR. Arg! I don't know why I all of a sudden became a pirate. A butt pirate at that. All right, I am your host, Toxic Mike. I must have Toxic Radio. And with me, as usual, Demonoid.
What's going on, brother?
There he is. I gotta turn you up a little bit. You speak with a soft tongue.
Yeah, I think it's just your equipment.
With a soft tongue. And back by popular demand, and this is a true demand because we did get hit up saying that Laura needs to be part of the episodes more often. Laura! Hi. I didn't come in there. I might have to come in while one of you is talking and fix Laura's camera. She's a short little lady. So I have to move the camera down a little bit.
But this is better. Is that better?
That is better.
I don't know if I can
stay
like
this. Oh, look, you fixed it.
I don't know if I can stay on my knees the whole time, but...
Whoa.
Yikes.
And
that was intentional.
PA Brandon, please play COD, please.
PA Brandon, we are not going to do that. Bye.
Why would we?
Bye.
Why? Why would we want to do that?
When did you get here?
What? I love inside jokes when you're on the radio. Anyway, on tonight's show, we are diving headfirst into the extremely and unexpected and the most amazing hardware news that I've heard in a very long time that Steam dropped on the world only 24 hours ago. If you don't know what we're talking about, if you're sitting there going, what the hell is coming out of that man's mouth? Stick around. We're going to get deep into it. I just spit all over my microphone. I'm going to take these things out while I'm talking because I get excited. And when you have trays in your mouth, you tend to start spitting. And I don't want to spit everywhere. I mean, COVID's just getting over. Who knows? I might be the one to release the next pandemic, virus.
Yeah, don't say that.
The next variant.
The next variant comes out of my mouth spitting onto a microphone.
Toxic variant.
Yeah.
We're we're gonna get into all that stuff, so stick around. This is gonna be such an awesome episode. But first, let's get into what we've been playing, and we're gonna start with ladies first.
Ooh.
So Laura. See what I did there? Laura, what you been playing?
Oh, my goodness. Well, we were on vacation last week, so I didn't play anything. And this week I only got to play a little bit of WoW, even though I had intentions of playing lots of other things. But the week just got away from me. But I spent quite a bit of time in Korthia, which is the new area of the mall, with Toxic Mom. And I got another mount, and I got a mount achievement for having 25 mounts.
No shit.
Yeah, it's called a full barn or something. Hey, that's my mount. That's my Necro Ray or some shit.
Yeah, it's called a wait. I have it.
Infested Necro Ray.
Yeah, Infested Necro Ray.
Yeah, that's me. It's so pretty.
It's pretty badass. I do have to say.
It's really cool. It's really cool. I took a video of me flying it, or not flying it. It kind of like floated, because it doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
And I sent it to Mike, and he was like, "Ooh."
Well, I am when I'm playing WoW. I'm really into the whole mount collecting game part of it. So to see you and Toxic Mom getting all these mounts,
yeah.
I'm highly jealous.
Yeah, it was. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I did have intentions of playing Sea of Thieves, which I know that you used to play.
Yes.
And
I want to play again, and no one else plays it.
Oh, okay. Because one of the doctors I work with, Dr. Matt, he's been playing it a lot with his girlfriend. Oh, does that mean I can sit on my butt? Ooh. Anyway, he was telling me about it and showing me videos, and I was very, very interested. And like I was telling you, time got away from me, and I didn't get the chance to do it. But that is definitely on my to-do list.
Yeah, I'm down. I will play when that first came out on Xbox, as a beta.
Yeah.
Played the shit out of that. I'm down. It's fun, and that was back. There was no content at all. You just sailed around. Now there's actually a storyline and stuff. Right now it's the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. That's what he said. He said that him and his fiance are just having a blast.
Yeah.
And I was so intrigued with the videos. It looks so pretty with the ocean and and all that stuff, and just the idea of just being with just 4 other people and just sailing and pirating and stealing and doing all that pirate shit.
Since Laura was bringing it up, I started looking into it, because when I played it, literally I was like, this is a piece of shit.
There was no content.
There was no content. There was nothing.
That's the only piece of shit part.
You said it was a beta, right?
It was you, Kidney Shot. It was Guido. Like
Ron was playing.
Was playing.
We had
Everybody was playing, and I'm sitting there going, "This, where's the fun?" I started watching a few things on it. It looks really cool, and now that it's part of Game Pass Ultimate, and we'll get more into some cloud gaming stuff when we're talking about Steam's announcement. Now it's a part of that, so yeah, I mean, I can play at work again. The longest bathroom breaks of anybody I work with, but and yeah, so we can play. I mean, it's a very big possibility to play that.
Well, I didn't actually look into it myself, but Dr. Matt was telling me that he thinks it's cross-play between the Xbox and the PC.
I believe it is.
But the PC version costs like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
mean, you got to be on PC.
Not bad, yeah.
So I figured I would
Nino
try
has
it.
on Xbox.
Who?
Nino. He'd be able to play it with us on
Oh,
Xbox.
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I would try it on Mike's Xbox, see what I thought, and then if I needed to, put it on the PC if we were going to play together.
It's fun. It'll have you talking like a pirate. Like you'll be like
Arg.
port side,
Yep.
whatever they said.
Starboard.
Yeah, exactly. You start saying all that shit.
And then next thing you know, we've got it on the deck.
The poop deck?
Oh!
On that note, Demon, what you been playing?
Same as her, just WoW. Had a real
slow
week again. Yeah, and when I say WoW, literally logging in at night to collect my daily quest and try and finish it real quick in like 15 minutes and log out because I just had no time. Because I'm trying to catch up to the renown levels, because this week we talked about it last week or the week before, whenever.
Yeah.
Flying's out. You could fly now if you have the right renown and you finish enough quests.
Oh shit!
So
that's what I'm doing tonight.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but yeah, you have to catch up in renown. Otherwise, I mean, you're 4 points away. I think.
Yeah, that is definitely my goal. I'm still at 40 renown, but that's only because I've been exploring Korthia so much that I haven't had the time to go back and do the daily quest with my covenant.
Yeah.
So nor have I leveled up my my demon hunter anymore.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I got the max level. I got rid of the 2 of the Eye of the Jailers, and I was like, I'm going to start playing my...
I need to do that too.
Yeah, definitely have to do that. Otherwise,
I
you're
think,
stuck in the mall.
I know. I think what I'm going to do, I need to make a better game plan of my time this upcoming week to put some more time in.
Get a little spreadsheet going.
Yeah,
Just figure out what
for
you're
sure.
supposed to be doing. Make it like a job. WoW's not supposed to be fun. It's a job.
Yeah, you work 2 jobs. Get to working on the other one.
Yeah, that's it for me. Just WoW, and again, trying to catch up on dailies, trying to catch up on renown, and try and fly. Because I want to fly. I'm grinding the 1 paladin that I have because he's already 60 and already halfway to 40 of renown. Because once you get one guy with the flying, they all can fly.
Maldraxxus has got to be so cool.
Your alts can fly. You can level up way easier. Yeah.
Maldraxxus has got to be so cool to fly around.
Oh yeah, that's why I can't wait. I mean, it's going to be like that moment. What's the one in BFA that not Vashir, but the other one, the water one. It was awful until you could fly. Then it was awesome.
Nazjatar?
Nazjatar, yeah. I fucking hated that place.
I really
and
like
Nazjatar.
Nazjatar.
No,
but it was horrible to get around.
Yeah, horrible to get around because you got attacked around every corner, and the mobs in there were assholes.
But once you could fly, it was
Once
great.
you could fly, and you can zoom down.
So that sounds like the freaking mall.
Yeah. I don't know if you can fly. Are they going to let you fly?
I don't think you're going to be able to fly in the mall
mount.
or Korthia, but you can mount now,
You can mount
which is tremendously helpful.
Yeah, you don't have to kill a
but
stupid
I
thing.
was still like, there we got to this one quest there where there was just mobs and mobs and mobs.
You guys are horrible people.
I'm sorry.
I'm playing tomorrow night.
Yeah, okay.
I got business to take care of, people.
You got like 3 monitors, and why don't you play right now while you're in there? Like grinding over now.
Next thing you know, the show's over. I haven't said one word.
You want to play tomorrow, Mike? We can play.
I'll put it down. Let's see if these again.
Yeah. Then he'll never play WoW again.
Nope.
As far as I go, I'm just gonna say this: I've played everything, so I'm not gonna touch on any one game. This past week, I kind of ran the gamut and played a little bit of everything because I was doing some beta testing, per se. I got a new device, and I was going to bring this up later on, but I'm going to bring it up still later on. I got the Razer, and I hate the name of this. The Razer Kishi. Kishi is the name of it. But it's basically just a controller that mounts on your phone. I mean, you can use an Xbox controller and like a little mounting thing for your phone. But I started looking them up and found this, and it was really, really interesting and cool. And they just came out with the iPhone version. So with that and with Game Pass Ultimate, I was like, all right, it's on beta for iPhone. Let me try it out. So I played everything that they had available. I played GTA. I played Overwatch. I played Madden. Everything they had on Xbox Pass Ultimate to play on xCloud through my phone. It's laggy. The Wi-Fi goes glitchy. Even if you're right in front of the router with high speeds, it tells you don't have enough. Oh, I tried to play ESO.
Really?
Tried to log on. I'd log in. I'd see my character all on the cloud. Wouldn't let me log in. It said the internet was down. So it's got some bugs going on in there. I was very disappointed too. Like, God, this sucks. I bought this so I can play on the go. Play when Laura's driving and I'm in the passenger seat. Play when you're on the John. Play on your break at work. Like, that's what I thought. Like, get those little bursts of gaming in so I'm not just void of games. I was very disappointed when this happened because this isn't a cheap controller. This is $85.
Damn.
$85.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then I had an epiphany. I had a memory that Steam to the rescue again. Rescue. I'll drink to that. Steam to the rescue. I remembered that Steam Link, you can access, as long as you have your computer on, you can access all of your Steam accounts, or all of your Steam account and all the games in your library. Bruh.
Talking to you.
Bruh. Look at me. Bruh. When I did this and I accessed all in my Steam library, it was like the heavens had opened up in gaming. I started playing all of my games in my Steam library. I started playing WWE. I started playing, what is the walking simulator? I can't remember the name of it.
Death
Stranding.
Yeah.
I started playing Witcher. I started playing all these games smooth. And it's amazing because it's coming from your PC, at your home, or for me in my office at Toxic. And it was so nice, so beautiful. And then I did something. I checked to see if I could play Overwatch because it's not a Steam product. There's a little tutorial that tells you how to do it. Next thing you know, Overwatch on my device. It was so cool. So you've got this just sitting in front of you, and you've got all of your games, all of your saves, everything. It was so cool. So I'm so happy that I have something to talk about in the what have we been playing section of the show. But then it leads into what we're going to be talking about now. With that being said,
Get over here! No! No! No!
Flawless victory.
Fatality.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
By the way, we were down in Wildwood this past weekend, and the Wildwood Carnival games that they had down there now have as prizes the 1-Up arcades.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
I spent so much money on the ring toss thing because all you had to do is get one ring around a silver bottle, which is only a couple silver bottles, and you got it. And Laura looks at the guy and goes, "Does anybody ever win this?" She goes, "A guy won last week."
It was a woman.
Or was it a woman? I'm sorry.
Yeah, a woman won last week, and I said one person out of all the people that do this.
A lot of people.
And I pushed my bucket to Cole and said, "Have at it, bud."
Yeah.
But that he said that if it was a woman, she took home one of the arcades.
Mm-hmm.
So it was worth a shot. I so wanted to just. I said to Laura, I said, if I grab it and run, you got me. Anyway, so in terms of news, only one news item, but holy shit, is it a big one. If you didn't know, if you had no idea, if you haven't been paying attention, if you've been living under a rock, then you have no idea what the words Steam Deck mean. But we're going to let you know. Steam Deck is the brand new, insanely awesome gaming device released by Steam. They just announced it yesterday. I don't know. Maybe we have people that are more in touch with this stuff that knew that this thing was coming out, but I had no idea.
No.
This got dropped on my head like a bag of beautiful bricks that made me feel funny in my no-no spot. This thing is amazing. And you're looking at it, and you're thinking to yourself, it looks like a Game Gear.
Hey. You bastard. You rat bastard.
She took that earlier. She said that earlier. I just took it. But yeah, it does. It looks like a new Game Boy or a new Nintendo Switch. But no, this is Steam's brand new, completely portable, not a laptop, completely portable gaming PC. Holy fuck nuggets. So as soon as I saw this, I started messaging both of you. You two are my biggest gaming nerds and gaming compadres. Both of you, all this info, and I want to hear from Laura's pretty brand new to the PC gaming world. So what were your thoughts when you first saw it?
Well, you stole my thunder there.
I know I did.
Maybe.
It's that mind thing. You're just spewing stuff out, and I thought about it.
Well, it must have been good.
It was good. It was good.
I'll take it. Yes, reminds me of that first time I ever laid eyes on a Game Gear, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's like a Game Boy, but so much better." Sonic's so blue. Anyway, I think it's really cool. I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are because I wasn't expecting to go first.
Okay, I'll go over to Demonoid. Demonoid, you've seen the video that I sent you. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think it's great for, like you were saying, this mobile gaming and stuff. Like, they just kind of one-up the Switch, and like in perfect time too, because they just announced the Switch's new the OLED screen or something. Like, they're re-releasing Switch.
Re-releasing Switch, yeah.
Yeah, and they really did nothing for performance or hardware. They just updated the screen, and they're still selling. I've already seen memes all over the place that Switch just lets you play Nintendo games. They're still $60, and like nothing else. Steam is now like legit. There you go, play whatever the fuck you want. Every game on Steam.
That's the crazy part about it.
Emulators, everything.
Because that's what I'm trying to. And we just watched an interview with the interviewer from IGN. I mean, IGN has some great footage on this stuff. The interviewer from IGN just had horrible questions. And the thing they kept saying to him was, it's a PC. Like, that's what's not registering, I guess, with certain individuals. That this isn't a gaming system. It's a gaming PC.
It's not a console.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's this blurs that line, and people are having a hard time with it. It blurs that line between console and PC, which I believe look at the new consoles. They look like PC towers, and now the PC towers are starting to look like console handheld devices. I think that's what's happening here.
I would say, I mean, I feel like in the beginning that was a difficult concept for me too, because I had only ever played consoles besides like trying to play Doom when I was, in junior high or whatever. So for me, that was a very strange concept. So I'm still trying to fully grasp all of that, all this stuff that goes in with it. I think the touch screen that they have for it is pretty cool.
It is touch screen.
That's really neat.
I mean, in today's world, you got to have a touch screen. If the screen's not touching, you're sitting there trying to touch it a million times, going, "What the fuck's happening here?" Everything's touch screen. So a few of the specs that go with this: the processor, an AMD APU Zen 2. What is it? 404 up to 448 gigaflops. It's kind of just mind-boggling. The RAM, this was huge for me. How much RAM did they squeeze into it? 16 gigabytes of RAM, which you have to have.
Which is what's in my gaming PC.
Right,
that's what you need now.
You need that, but the fact that they've squeezed it, they've made it so tiny that it can fit into this thing is amazing. Controls, they went with basically any normal gaming controller, all the same stuff, HD haptics and all that kind of stuff. Display 1280 by 800, 16:10 aspect ratio. Optically bonded LCD for enhanced readability. 7 inches diagonal. Refresh rate 60 hertz.
That's huge. Consoles used to only be 30. The FPS. That's huge for this.
Ambient light sensor. Bluetooth 5.0. Support for controllers, accessories, and audio. Wi-Fi. 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. That's another huge one. It has a dual microphone array, so it has a microphone on it, and there's another one. A lot of phones are kind of ditching this. It does have a headphone and mic jack. What else? Oh, another big thing. So when you go to purchase this, you have 3 options. Option 1 is 256 gig? Am I saying this correctly?
64 gig, I thought.
64 gig. So it's 64 gig, 256 gig, and then 512 gig. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
So
So you have 3 options, and the higher up ones have way faster hard drive access. So it'll enhance load and load times. But also, it has a micro SD card, which I can imagine with modders and everybody else there, they're going to load some shit on that thing and just load it into the system. There's a very similar reason as to why iPhone doesn't have an SD slot, because they don't want people fucking with it.
Yeah.
Steam OS, you can get an official dock with it, which then makes it a actual PC with a monitor. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. Because you can hook a keyboard up to it.
Yeah.
So essentially, it takes the place of the giant, colorful tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it also has gyro or gyro. How do you say that?
Gyroscope.
So you can actually use it to move around in the world that you're playing. You turn it on. It has trackpads. The trackpad enables it to give you kind of a mouse feel, like a laptop. And the 7-inch screen with an onboard keyboard if you need it. And we're watching a little video clip of somebody sitting down and playing. It's a huge device, but not too big that it would be overbearing, I don't think. What else? What am I forgetting? Anything, Demonoid? Oh, here it is. We were just talking about it being docked. We got a little video of it being docked where you can actually use it to play your games on a monitor with a keyboard and mouse.
I don't think they have a release date for that, though.
Versatility. But they said that they're going to release the dock later on.
Yeah.
But again, what did they say, Demonoid?
Well, it's a PC.
Yeah,
it can go into any
third party dock that you buy.
What you want with it,
They were like, yeah, we're going to release our own, but yeah, you just go buy a dock. Just go buy what you want.
They also said it was going to be Wi-Fi only, so there's no availability
no
for
cellular.
like a 3G.
Yeah, no 3G. But I mean, as long as your phone, most phones nowadays are Wi-Fi hotspots.
Yeah, there's Wi-Fi everywhere now.
Yeah. And you could do 2-player or 3-player on one, hook it up to your TV. What can it not do is I can't think of anything it doesn't do that I'm like, oh, but they forgot to put this in there. Like, you can literally wipe Steam OS off it and put Windows 10 on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a PC.
Yeah.
They also had those extra buttons on the back, right? That they said.
I don't know what they're going to be doing with that. Yeah,
they
it's
said
just
they're
fully programmable.
For you can make your own macros on them.
Yeah.
Because Elite controllers on Xbox have that. People have gotten used to back thumb paddles or back finger paddles.
Well, one of the questions the Toxic Mom asked me.
The Elite. Yeah.
The Toxic Mom had asked me, can I play Warcraft on it? I was like, well, technically, it's a PC, so yes. I don't know how the controls would work very well on it, but
with
it's
the
a PC.
with the trackpad
the
there.
trackballs, touchscreen. I mean,
don't. Now you're bringing me into a whole new world, both of you.
Oh,
I want to play whatever game that lady's playing right now. That looks cool.
As we're talking about me getting nipples hard over this, for everybody out there going, I want one. When can I get one? Well, the reservation started today. So today is the 16th, July 16th, 2021. It was announced yesterday, the 15th. And they said, okay, it's announced today. Tomorrow morning, you can go and reserve it. Catch with reserving. To reserve it, you have to have a Steam account. Point blank at that. This was to thwart all the BS that went on with Xbox and PlayStation scalpers and supply and demand being eaten up.
Yeah.
And
you had to purchase something
the people would buy like 10 at a time, and then you'd see them all put up on eBay. So they said, we want to make sure our actual users have this. So you had to have an account, and for today, you had to have an account that you had bought a video game on their service. I think like
prior to June.
Prior to June.
Yeah.
So I went on there, and I said, you know what? It's $5 down. You don't have to pay for the whole thing. Like when I went and got the Quest 2, I had to pay the whole thing right then and there. $5 down just to reserve your spot. So I said, let me go try. The site was crashing like crazy. Kept crashing over and over again. Refresh. We've all been there. If you're a gamer, you've been in the refresh loop trying to get it to pop up where you can get the game or the console. So I'm refreshing. Here's the messed up part. I was at work in a business meeting, in a management meeting, while dual screening on the other screen, refresh. It was crashing all over the place. You would make it to the next page, and then you'd get errors. Then you get past that, you get errors. I got to the final page where it's like, buy it. I hit it, and it hung for like 5 minutes until it finally went over and said, congratulations, blah, 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 here's a confirmation code. So 100%, as of right now, I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I have reserved a Stream Deck for purchase. And when is it going to be released? When do they expect to be actually shipping these out to people?
The fall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
December 2021. It's a pretty quick, from announcement to reserve to it's in your hands. Pretty impressive.
I can't believe we didn't hear about this at all. Like, this had to be in development for a long time.
It had to be. The fact that they legitimately have usable product in reviewers' hands before yesterday, because they had to go and edit the video and everything. The fact that they have this already in people's hands, playable, is mind-boggling in itself, and that nobody knew about this. We do a gaming podcast.
Like, are we that bad, or was
we
it that
search
top secret?
for information? I don't think we're that bad because, we both have social media. We both follow all the top news outlets. Nobody spoke one word about this. Nobody. So I don't know. So what are your thoughts? Would you buy this Demonoid?
I'm not jumping in right off the bat. Not just because I don't, like I said, I started off this episode saying I didn't have time to play it all this week. And having that wouldn't have helped anyway, so I'm not going to drop 500 on it for now anyway, but maybe.
But does it help with what, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but does it help with the way that I just said it, where you have those spurts of playing that keeps you still in the game even though you aren't able to sit down for an hour or two to play?
Well, I could see me using it situationally, but it's like if I'm not able to play on my computer, like my desktop, I can't play a game anyway. Like, I'm out doing something. Like, if I have free time, I'm probably going to go play a video game. It's rare that my free time is doing something else. Like, if I legit don't have something to do, like not cutting the grass, not playing with the kid, I'm going to go play anyway. So if I'm out somewhere, I'm not going to be. I'm not out somewhere where I can just pop this thing out. Like, I don't live that life.
Like I said, I'm looking. No. Same here. It's very. And Laura knows this so well that it's always a project. It's always doing something. It's always trying to accomplish a task. But my mindset is work, and it's bad that we all look at work as like that's where I can go game. Road trips.
We do not all look at that. I don't get breaks like you do.
And I also look at this. As a possible right before bed, like lay down, log into my game, do those dailies, and then literally put this on the nightstand and go to sleep.
That's true. Because everybody, I guess if you think about it that way, everybody has their damn phone in their hands now. So now you can instead do a quick daily quest or something.
This is
right
instead
in
of
aspect.
a phone. What would we be doing? We'd be looking at TikTok, or we'd be playing a game, a quick game real fast before going to bed. If we had the ability on our phone to lay down with your significant other, or by yourself, and you go, I know I've got to kind of wind down for 10 or 20 minutes. Let me play this before I kind of put it down and go to sleep.
Yeah, let's go fishing and well.
Yeah.
Is it
oh my
worth
God!
that much money
Whoa!
for 10 minutes before bed?
By he just blew my mind with that.
Depends how many 10
sure
minutes.
He did.
Fishing in
10
WoW
minutes every day for like a month. That's worth it, right?
Fishing in WoW is so soothing and so like calming.
Now you can do it in bed.
Wow.
Fully nude.
That's wow. But that's the equivalent of Laura likes to read on her Kindle. Like, it's a soothing thing that kind of puts you to sleep.
That's right.
And to read your Kindle What is the difference between reading your Kindle or fishing in WoW to get to your point of falling asleep?
Several $100s.
True.
If you want my thoughts,
But it's a write-off, Laura. It's a write-off. It's for the company.
That doesn't work that way. I hear you. I do. He's right. I like to read my Kindle to fall asleep. That's my thing. I don't like to look at my phone or anything. I need to like concentrate on something. But for me, like I said, I do not get scheduled breaks the way that Mike does. I kind of eat on the run several hours. And for me personally, when it comes to finances, within the last year and a half, I have bought a $1,500 gaming PC as well as a $1,500 gaming laptop that I no longer even use.
So let's stay on that path.
Yeah.
So what's 500?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
500. Wasn't the biggest one more than that?
It is, but you can get the $500
Which one did you put the deposit on, Michael?
I put the...
He only put $5 down.
Put $5 down on which one?
It's only $5.
It was on which one?
So the $399 buys you the 64 gigabyte, which gives you 64 gigabyte of eMMC internal storage and the carrying case. All right. $529 gets you the 256 gigabyte. I mean, but first off, 64 gigabytes, Demonoid, what are you doing with that? What are you going to do with 64 gigs?
Nothing.
You're not even going to be able to install WoW. $529 gives you the 256 gigabyte version. That is NVMe SSD internal storage, faster storage, carrying case, and exclusive Steam community profile bundle. But I mean, what are you going to do with 256 gigabytes for gaming?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
And, dude, even the other
Stop
one, it's got like anti-glare.
Yeah. So $649.
Which is the one that he put the deposit down on, not the $500 one. Let's be 100% transparent. Yeah, you know.
I know. I sent him the screenshot, and he sent back the meme of the guy with tons of money in his hands, just using it, use it as a phone, just all around, stacks around him.
That's just me. We just dive into dollar bills and gold coins like Scrooge.
$649 gets you the 512 gigabyte version. 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD internal storage, which I like that because truthfully, and there's more, I'm going to give you the more. Truthfully, you can put on the games that you need the faster loading time for, and then the other games can be on the memory stick. That's the way I look at that.
Yeah, SSD is always your fastest.
Right,
your
and
most popular games.
Exactly. We all do. Like most of us have an SSD and a regular hard drive, and on the SSD you put all the games that you need that faster load time. So fastest storage, premium anti-glare etched glass, which that's the only version that says it has that. Which I'm actually shocked they don't do that with all of them.
I'm surprised they didn't make hardware across the board.
Right. That's an interesting thing. Exclusive carrying case. It's the only thing that's across the board. Exclusive Steam community profile bundle and exclusive virtual keyboard theme. So what that tells me is through the Steam store, they're going to start microtransaction little things that go on the OS.
But they might do it not in like the bad, everybody hates microtransactions. Steam has those Steam coins that you get for purchasing something. They may make it all purchasable through that. So you're not like throwing money away.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I got 500 Steam coins just for reserving this.
Yeah.
So the exclusive virtual keyboard theme, so that tells me they're going to be releasing different themes to go with your Stream Deck. So, yeah. Laura is correct. I went for the 512 gigabyte because if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna spend the money, go big.
Yeah, go balls deep.
Balls deep. Go balls deep, or don't even show up. What are you showing up if you're not gonna go balls deep? Why are you here? Get out of here. Shut the door. Leave.
Toxic Mom. He said he's paying for that trip to Disney you want to go to. He's got it.
I got this. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Got this. Credit cards are a great thing. But yeah, I think that there is so many great applications for this. I think that there's going to be peripherals, add-ons for something like this are going to come out of the woodwork. If we, like Laura said earlier, if we go back to the whole idea of of Game Gear, if you remember Game Gear, the add-ons that they came out with that were amazing. I remember one in particular, the TV tuner. It was a little adapter. Jesus Christ, I need to find a picture of this.
I don't remember that.
I
do not remember that?
I didn't have one. Only my babysitter did.
Oh, watch this.
I remember them. Remember you had even before that Game Boy,
Yeah.
and you could buy that magnifying glass
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
lights
yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
like all the.
Now
like,
that I had. I
Yeah.
had that for my Game Boy. I loved my Game Boy. I didn't have
Yeah.
a color. I had a regular one.
Yeah.
But it was my babysitter that owned the Game Gear, and every time I walk in her house, I'd be like, "Can I play
use it?"
Sonic?"
Dude, I'm just thinking about the sound that made when you were playing Sonic. It was so
Oh
friggin'
God,
addicting.
so good.
But here it is. So the TV tuner, the Sega Game Gear TV tuner, we had this. And I remember being in the back of the car when my mom was driving, my dad's in the passenger seat, and sitting there and being so happy that we were able to tune in television. If you notice, it says UHF, VHF.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. God damn, I'm old.
Yeah, we old.
We old.
We old.
But looking at that, I'm thinking the peripherals that are going to come out for this are going to be off the chain.
All right. I
So,
mean, if you can play WoW on it, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it.
You're gonna end up getting two. You guys are laying in bed next to each other, just playing.
Oh,
WoW,
dude.
fishing.
Oh, you have no idea that is going to happen. She'll get the cheaper one. She is more on the end of getting the cheaper one, but she'll be like, "Can I install WoW?"
Well, I was thinking like, what the hell's the point of 64 gigs? But if it has that expandable slot, those little chips aren't
That's
that
what
fucking
I'm thinking.
expensive.
I mean,
so if
I
you're really
only-
gonna only play WoW, you don't
for
need
the
anything else.
for the Quest 2, I got the smaller one.
Yeah.
And I was talking. My friend Ed is here from Arizona this week, and we were talking about it. And he was like, I was gonna get the bigger one, but I just got the 64 because I didn't need all that space.
Yeah.
But he did something to like jailbreak it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you I mean, he's probably side loading.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I said jailbreak.
No, you
I'm
can
old.
you can you get in there and you can side load everything. I mean, obviously with the Stream Deck, there's no need to side load. The developers, the manufacturers of it are like, do whatever the fuck
whatever
you
you
want.
want.
Do
It's an
whatever the
OS. It's
fuck
an
you
open OS.
They're like,
Fuck.
here.
Right. So if there's no reason for me to have the bigger one, if I'm only planning on playing, a couple of things.
Right. If you don't mind a little longer load time.
True.
with
It's not
things.
going to be SSD. It's external.
If you don't
So,
mind, you know that feeling when somebody else is like, all right,
I'm in the
you
instance.
you
Where
both
you at?
poured at the same time, yet they're there going, where are you at? And you're going, I'm still loading.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
It's probably
That's the
seconds
exchange.
nowadays, though. It's not like it's 30 seconds, though. So I mean,
That's the exchange.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, can you wait? Can you wait for me?
I can wait for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have a few casts out there. I might have caught a few fish before you get there.
Well, I mean, whatever. Well, then you can pay the rest of the money and give me the bigger one.
Do it.
That went really silent for a while. I'm keeping that in, by the way. I'm keeping that in. There's going to be people listening to this in the car going, shit, did I lose
What
connection?
happened? Yeah.
Nope, they're going to be like, awkward.
Because she knows I'll do it. She knows I'll do it. She knows I'll do it. Anyway, one other thing that we did not talk about, battery life. Obviously, that is a big deal with any kind of handheld device. One of the biggest deals with Quest 2, even though Quest 2 is amazing, and I'm still trying to get Demonoid to get one so we can play Demio.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you the other day. I hit you up. I said, did you buy it? That's the only reason. Something about whatever was going on that day. I was like, I want to play Demio.
I want to play a real tabletop. That's what I'm going to play. Not to shit on your Demio thing, but I don't have to spend $400 to play a real tabletop.
You want to play, what, Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, or anything.
No,
anything with dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to talk after the show. I've got something that we might be able to pull together. It was something I planned. It's falling apart. We might be able to pull it up from the ashes. Anyway, and we'll make it work. So battery life, what they were saying was for something like Portal 2, battery life, they're saying for most games you're going to get between 2 to 8 hours. Portal 2, if you're playing at full graphics and FPS, 4 hours. If you play at 30 frames per second, 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad.
Mm-mm.
I think most people, they didn't say if you can play with it plugged in, but if they're going to keep on saying over and over again, it's a PC.
I'm sure it can be plugged in.
I'm sure you can play with it plugged in. And most people will, like if you're in your bed or if you're on the couch. If you're on the couch and your girl or your boyfriend are sitting there watching a television show and they just want you to be in their presence, which I get. I totally get. It's a whole thing. It's a whole just being in the presence of the other person. I get
Snuggles.
it. I get it. You don't always have to be into the same fixation that you're in, whether it's a television show or something else. What?
It means I can watch scary stuff now.
That's what this means?
Yes.
You don't like scary shit, Mike?
Look, whatever. No, I don't. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Anyway, shut up. Whatever makes her happy that I'm getting this thing. Whatever gets her excited that I'm getting this thing. But no, it's a nice little thing. And for PC gamers that haven't had the ability, look, a laptop is a nice device, and you can PC game on a good laptop. But it is cumbersome. It is different playing on a laptop keyboard. We all know that. And having the mouse to the side isn't ideal. To have this where you've got the controller right there, it's a nice thing. SteamOS, it's SteamOS 3, they said, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It can run anything. That's why we're saying you can install WoW. You can probably install Battle.net, the launcher.
I'm sure.
Hearthstone. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's amazing. Anything else you wanted to throw out there, Demonoid?
No, I mean, I am kind of, at first, when you first threw it to me earlier, I was like, I don't need it. And then I was like, when I brought up the fact, like laying in bed with your phone, that's like, now I want to fish and WoW in my bed.
But because we've all sat there, we've gone on our phones and we've looked up games.
Yeah.
Like what game is out there, and for the most part, for an actual gamer, they're disappointing.
Oh, there's nothing good.
There's
on the App Store.
nothing.
Well, if it's free, it's not good.
We've talked
on the
about
App
it. Like
Store.
I played the WWE game, which was okay. Like if you're on the shitter, but for a gamer, there's nothing there that's going to satisfy you. Certain people play Fortnite on it. Certain people play Call of Duty on it.
Yeah.
For us, for our style of gaming, there's nothing there. And for trips, for vacations, there are some downtimes during a vacation where one person wants to go do something. You're kind of like, I just want to relax for an hour. Plus, the ability to output that to a TV. We brought the Fire TV, the Fire Stick with us. You don't need the Fire Stick. You've got a whole PC in a small device that you could load up anything on. I'm telling you, we're just scratching the surface. When we're talking about peripherals, when we're talking about the ability to load anything on it, we're talking about portability. You know what I mean? A laptop, you got your backpack, you got, it's a big thing. This small little device. The fact that VR just started releasing updates that enable you to do Wi-Fi PC VR. And this is the first iteration of Oculus was the Oculus Go, where you couldn't move around. You could only turn your head. And I bought it. Like, there was no walking in VR. It was literally as much as your head could turn. It was a cell phone basically in a headset, and I thought it was fucking amazing. I was like, this is amazing. This is awesome. It was $250. I bought it because I wanted to get on the ground floor of VR, and I'm glad I did. This is the ground floor of this style of PC gaming. Where it goes from here is going to be fucking phenomenal. And the blurred line that is going to create between console and PC gaming, where there's going to be no more difference. There's going to be no more I'm a PC gamer, I'm a console gamer. The fact that you can make it where it's plug and play, that's what console gamers like. They like that it's plug and play.
Yeah.
They like that you just plug it in and it fucking works. But if somebody like Steam says, here's a device. Plug it in, it'll work. It'll have our operating system on it. It has a graphical user interface that walks you through exactly what you want to buy. It'll show you exactly what you want to play. We have cloud saves, everything like your console has, but with better graphics, better experiences than what your console has. But if you want to go advanced, like a PC gamer, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, customizable. You got an OS behind the scenes.
It's taking the console experience, but allowing for that PC customization and freedom. Dude, that's massive. That's huge. Am I just talking out of my asshole?
No, I mean, you're right. I mean, you're right. It's console. It's always been console versus PC, and then there was like the handheld people, like Switch came out and Game Boys and stuff. Now, like, handheld is PC, and it is a like. You're right. It's a blurred line. What the fuck is this?
I'm having this kind of epiphany as we're talking. That's why I'm like, holy shit! Like the fact that you're blurring that line so fucking much. We're going to have. It's going to be two companies. It's going to be Facebook and Steam. That's what we're going to have. Like. And Facebook and Steam are going to fucking merge, and we're going to have, like, Steam, Facebook, and it's going to be crazy.
Will we be able to Bluetooth our... We should be able to Bluetooth our controllers to it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can Bluetooth multiple controllers.
Okay.
Yo, here's the crazy thing.
It said you could put it to a monitor, so
with
if
this
using a monitor...
with this stupid thing, you could Bluetooth 4 controllers to this. What I'm holding up is the Razer Kishi that I talked about earlier in the show. That you could Bluetooth 4. With this, you could probably Bluetooth more than 4. How many controllers can you Bluetooth to a PC?
I don't know.
I don't
Is there
know.
any
I'm gonna
games
look that
that's
up.
More than 4?
I don't know. Mine never works.
Really?
Remember my PlayStation controller. I have to plug it in.
PlayStation.
It Bluetoothed on my laptop, but it wouldn't do it on my
But yeah, Xbox would work.
Okay, well listen, I don't have an Xbox.
You do.
Well, I do now.
Windows will support up to 4 controllers.
Okay.
Yeah, what game needs more than that? I've never seen a game.
You don't know Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, up to 8 players, but they do that with the phone.
Oh yeah.
They do that with the phone.
Hmm.
So yeah. Any final words from Laura? Any final words on this huge announcement? Again, epic, crazy, wild announcement. Anybody else out there wants more of a visual and more kind of produced discussion and talk on this, go check out IGN's videos. But there's a million videos from every video game outlet blew up with this one. But that's why I don't think I think that they did a really good job of keeping this under wraps. But yeah. Laura?
My thoughts are that you have made up your mind. So I guess we're going to have to discuss how to divvy out that money there. But
and get a second one.
I get a second one.
Well, yeah,
Dude,
you can't leave me out.
How crazy would that be if you came over, like if Demonoid came over the house one day, it's just me and you on the couch, both with our Steam decks.
Just like, hi, I'm here. No, I think it's really neat. I don't. I think it's pretty cool, and you are sold, so I guess I am too.
Don't be too excited.
I know. I was about to say.
I mean,
it's like a disappointed girlfriend or wife who's like, yeah, that's happening now. That's going on.
No, I just we're grown ups. We're all grown ups here, right?
It's like a husband when the wife comes home with a cat or a puppy.
Me and you are grown ups.
Yeah.
And me and you think about the things that need to be done around the house. So, I got to factor that in. So, no, I'm not going to jump for joy. But if this is something that you really want, then this is what we will do. And you will buy me one too.
Deal.
Okay.
Demonoid?
I'm not getting one yet. Eventually. It's on the list with the VR collecting dust.
Here's the thing. Here's how Demonoid's going to work. he's already said he understands the application, the logic behind it, where it can work. He has to see it, he has to hold it, and then he has to get drunk.
Yes. That's how I got my gaming PC. He was talking about cyberpower, and I was just like wanting to do it for a long time, and I found out about like you can just pay monthly with the Affirm loan and all that shit. And just looking at, like,
fuck it, let's do it.
Like, look at these specs.
Let's do this shit.
Like, and I was just one of those drunken nights after a couple of beers. I'm like, I wonder if it would approve me. And it said you're good for $1,500. And I was like, purchase.
Yeah, he was trying to do it the right way. He was
Yeah.
trying to like really like look into it and research and find out the best. And then one night it was like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I texted him. I was like, it's on the way. And the next day, I heard it from fucking California.
Yeah.
I did it on like a Friday night.
yeah.
And, like,
Oh, yeah.
Monday,
Cyberpower's-
it's like, yo, here you go.
They're no
Yeah.
joke.
Cyberpower is legit with that. So as long as
Yeah.
you buy the right one that really
They're
is
like,
overnight.
Here you go.
Here it is. Here you go. Yeah, at the time, I think it was like in the middle of COVID and shit.
It was right at the beginning because I
Yeah.
got it in March.
Yeah, Laura didn't do the overnight one, and it took like a month. It took forever.
You know, Matt Kidney Shot. Ron said, I haven't talked to him personally, but Ron said he's got one being built. It's been like 6 fucking weeks.
Yeah, when you get one that's not
It's hard
ready
to
to
get
ship.
parts.
Yeah, and when you get one that's not ready to ship, it takes fucking forever. My final thoughts on this. I literally am floored. I love technology. I love when the gaming industry takes giant leaps like this. Again, another iteration is the Quest, who went from the Quest Go to from the Oculus Go to the Quest, and then to the Quest 2 so quickly. I'm so happy that it's continuing to push forward. I don't think that console gaming is pushing forward as quickly as PC and VR, which I think is so good for our show, which we tout PC and VR. Console gaming is getting left behind or is going to get gobbled up by PC and VR.
I think that's true.
It's just the
They're
way
gonna
it
have
is.
to adapt to it.
They're
You're right,
not, but they're
yeah.
not adapting quick enough, I don't think.
Well, I mean, the next generation of consoles, like they're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to, but how
VR
far?
and handheld.
But as a company,
Yeah.
they just released new consoles.
Oh, I know they're way behind.
Like,
they're
how
behind
long
the-
are they going to wait
yeah.
to be like, tap out? Okay, this is our new business model. Because I really think that, you know, Steam is their big toe in the water. Is there a market for this? Are people going to want this? And I think by me, and that's one of the bigger reasons why I went on and wanted to reserve it. I mean, of course, yes, I want one. I mean, it's stupid to even think, do I? I mean, Demonoid, if I were to say, here's a Stream Deck, you wouldn't say, no, I don't want that. I mean,
Yeah,
we
no,
all
I'm
would
taking
like
it.
one. We would all like one. But it was more about seeing, you know, where the market was in terms of purchasing one. Was I going to be able to easily do it? Was it going to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? And it took me 25 minutes to be able to finish it off. I'm excited. It's another thing, another device, another piece of hardware that has me excited. Quest with VR has me so excited. They keep on with every new update is a huge update in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's Wi-Fi PC VR or the refresh rate or the ability to access your PC at home. And now with this, I'm excited, and it keeps me excited. And it keeps me excited even though I'm not able to play the games as much as I would like. I don't know if that is one and the same in terms of just keeping my video game nerdism alive is through the hardware. But even with the little amounts of time that I have to play, I cherish them. I cherish my time to play Warcraft. I treasure my time to play Borderlands. I treasure my time to play GTA, even if it's logging on just to spin the wheel.
You still doing that, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. Are you?
I cherish those little moments of getting on and having that little escape in a virtual world. I cherish the time, which is very far and few between, which is one of the things that hinders VR, is that you have to have the time to actually take the moment, clear the space, put the headset on,
load up the system, load up the app, and then get into a game. I do cherish it. And I think the fact that all these systems are making it easier and more mobile to do that.
Fucking Bane.
Oh, we got to snort. It makes it so much better. The more mobile that you can, I wasn't going to do it again. The more mobile that you can,
with it.
the more mobile that you can make this stuff, the more in that I am. I mean, hell, bought a device called Kishi.
Well, I mean, you put a deposit down on the Steam Deck so you can return that now, right?
Returning it tomorrow. God,
save that $80.
Damn it.
Save that money.
God fucking damn it. All right. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm right.
Everybody. I'm going to cry. Steam, kudos to you for always shocking everybody, always letting the user dictate how your company runs, always thinking about your clients, your fan base, your users first, and always making it so readily available to just do whatever we want. Not being Apple, not being Xbox, not being PlayStation, opening it up to the world. There's going to be a lot of people that just buy this device and say, fuck it, I just want it to run the way it was made to run. And I'm one of those people. But it's going to be really, really interesting to see what everybody does with it. I mean, holy shit, just thinking about the community out there with all of their resources, their abilities, and their creativity to do some crazy shit with this device is going to be crazy. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and check us out on Discord. Find us on World of Warcraft. We are on the Arathor server. We have a guild. It's a little guild. We have fun with it. But if you have a character that can join, please join us. It's called the Deviant Gamers. Find us on Steam. I'm Toxic Spunk over there. Toxic Spunk on pretty much everything. Guido, you're Demonoid 26 on almost everything, right?
Yeah.
And Laura, what on everything? Do you have pretty much the same gamer tag?
Yeah, Tooth Fairy 1765.
There you go. Find us. Have fun with us. Play some games with us. And don't down us if we suck, because for most games, we're adults.
I suck.
We suck.
Yeah.
And with that being said, it's all fun and games.
Until somebody gets trolled.
Later.